Hey guys, so it's just afternoon on the 24th. I have my fluids appointment at 1. I think it's 1, maybe. So 1 or 1:30. My brain is fried. My appointment. Okay, yeah, at 1. Oh, sorry, my brain is just today. So, anyway, but we got a call the other day. That the hospital was going into lockdown, I think yesterday. Crap, my back is that they weren't allowing guests, which is going to be interesting because they were like, oh, so you know your mom's not going to be able to come. Well, the thing is, I don't consider mom a guest. She's there as a caregiver, even though it's not one of her paid staff times during the day. There's a lot of things that like I need help with that. I mean, sorry, my coffee is dumping. Anyway, so yeah, today should be interesting. It'd help if I turned my chair on. Yeah, I'm not gonna go anywhere if I don't do that. Have coffee, have power, we'll roll. Alright, meet you right inside. Oh, wow, it is really freaking hot in here. I am not sitting in there. Alright, well, mom just went to park the car. So, we came in this door because it looks like, even though this is technically floor 2, it looked like the other door was blocked off. Whoa! It's blocked off, so, yeah. We'll see how this goes. Okay, total person fail here. I have a cable. I have a car charger adapter. But my wall plug, I guess, is not in my bag. Not fun. And yeah. The good news is, if my phone dies, I can still listen to music on my watch, so. Hey guys, not sure how well you can hear me. So they had the parking lot that we normally park in. Some of it's ER parking, but it's where you can get, normally you can get an accessible spot. But they had it completely blocked off for some reason. So mom had to drop me at the door and then go park. So yeah, I don't know what's up. So I'm waiting in a little vestibule between the doors thing. I don't know what the heck's up. This was always a, hey, what's going to happen this week? Anytime I come in for my appointments at the hospital. It's never, like, I get it that the lockdown and all that, but it's so stressful. So, and I should have made more coffee because I've only got like 2/3 of a cup, and I'm going through more than normal today, so yeah, not fun. Let's see how fun this week is. Hopefully mom can keep this straight because I am very confused. Somebody is sleepy. almost done. Hey guys, so I don't know how much of all that craziness and me being super confused was caught, or that I even decided to add. But basically, it was really confusing when we went into the, my normal, the health check station and then registration. First they had to call security, and then security was like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. They just do registration, and then, she gets a badge, or, not a badge, a bracelet, which they were saying that's what mom would get. And then registration is like, oh, they're just like, okay, yeah, you're fine. But then they didn't give mom a bracelet, so I was really confused. So I was like, well, does she not need anything? They're like, no, your nail polish, she needs one. But then the nurse was like, oh, no. I was really confused, kind of. It was back to my normal nurse. So, and I asked her because the guy at the health station said that Infusion had been a problem all day. I was like, okay, what's up with this? And so my nurse was saying that they could get people like authorized to go with me, and that a lot of the outpatients didn't realize that they had to be, like, their people had to be authorized and approved, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, is there any way we could do that? And literally, she's like, yeah, I can do that. So it literally took like 5 minutes, but it wasn't a big deal. So by a quarter of the way through my appointment, mom was already there, so it was cool. But it was just like, if we don't know that we need to do something, if you don't tell us that we need to do something, how are we supposed to know that we need to do something? It's like nobody knows anything. Like, seriously, it's so freaking confusing and stressful. And it's like I told my nurse, like, I get the trying to protect everybody, but when it's my live-in caregiver, like, not only do we need to protect me and the other patients as patients, but we need to make sure we're not putting my live-in caregiver in a situation that then exposes me to things, so, yeah, it was really stressful, but we should be good. She said it shouldn't be a problem next week. We should just come in and then check this list, which they tried to check this week, but, because we didn't know we needed to have her approved, blah, 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 yeah, so, and I guess the whole, I talked to security while I was waiting for mom, to get the car. I guess the reason they're blocking off part of this one parking lot that has all the van accessibles in it, I don't know, there might be like one van accessible in that lot, I'm not sure, or that may have been when we had the rental car that didn't have the ramp, not sure. Anyway, the reason they're blocking that off is they're kind of bracing for the worst in case they need to use it for a bunch of ambulances. But it's like I told him, luckily I didn't drive myself today. I'm not really sure what I would have done had I driven myself. Luckily mom could drop me off at the door and then go park and then come back and get me. So I'm not really sure what I would have done. Yeah, so that was that.